with Halo. Welcome to Halo. It's a game, it's a franchise, and it made a lot, and I mean a lot, of money. But people really want a piece of that pie. So they made their own Halo ripoffs, also known as quote-unquote Halo killers. What they didn't know is that they did not do so well. At least not a lot of them did so well. So I'm gonna talk about a few and explain their little backstories and see why they were both loved or hated, or maybe a little bit of both. So join me as I talk about Halo killers. A little side note, I'm gonna have other different people playing these games because I cannot record them myself. I've tried, it really looks awful because I don't know how to record on my PS3. So let's get to it!
Oh, brother!
First is one of the most god-awful Halo killers of almost all time. And I wanted to start with it because it is really the worst. And that's a game called Haze. Haze came out in 2008 when Halo was right at its peak. And admittedly, it is one of the worst games that I have ever laid my eyes on and even played. It was developed by, I don't remember the actual name, but they're the same people who made Time Splitters. And Time Splitters is well beloved. I've only played the second one, and I'm still stuck on it, but I'll get back to that in another video. The thing with Haze is that it tries super hard to try to be Halo, even though it does not succeed at it at all. It is so bad. It does not know what it wants to be. The dialogue sucks. It has a really weird story where you play as this bad guy team who use nectar and stuff. And they're like bees, I guess. And it makes them super powerful. And so then you realize the secret of this nectar and how it's really bad. And so you join another team, which I don't have the patience or time of looking up because I literally forgot about them. But the whole story is you become bad guy to good guy. That's literally it. There's no good thing about it. It's just Halo but yellow, and everything's really yellow. It looks like pee. But this came out in the PS3 era, so of course everything around that time looks like complete garbage. I don't really have much to say about it. It's just really funny, and there's really bad dialogue that just make no sense at all. But if I were to give it a rating, it's definitely a 3 out of 10. I got it for like $5, but it should have been free.
Yeah.
Welcome to Killzone, and honestly, I've only played the demo. I don't really have much to say about it, but it is really fun. And the demo is for the third game, and it's like you have like this jetpack, and you play as this guy, and you're in this wasteland filled with snow and all these bad guys that you have to kill. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I'm pretty sure there's like a church section as well, and I really think those are fun. But other than that, I don't have much to say. I didn't really grow up with Killzone, but I know it came out back in 2002, 2001, around the same time as the very first Halo. So it is kind of a Halo killer, but also it could be its own thing. Sadly, it ended in 2013 when the PS4 came out because reviews were bad, and they just have not made a game ever since, which really sucks because it's really fun, at least for the demo part. I don't really have much to say about this game, except that it's like really cool, and plus there's a slide mechanic that's also really useful. So it's really fun, I would love to play more, but I don't have much else to say about it except, hey, this looks really good for when it came out, which I think was back in 2011. So that's really good because it's still technically in the PS3 era. Other than that, I will give this a solid 7 out of 10. Really fun mechanics, really fun game, at least from what I played. And if there is any time on my hands and money, I would love to play the other games just to see how they are. Probably not the first one because that came out on like PS2 era, so that's a whole different story, and I really suck with really old FPSs. The last game that I want to talk about is this little amazing game franchise called Resistance. Resistance is the greatest game that I have ever played. It has a really simple story. It's basically World War II, but it's this alien invasion and outbreak. These aliens are called the Chimera, and they're like human hybrid creatures that you have to kill. And for the first 2 games, you play as this guy named Nathan Hale, and he's infected with the alien virus, and now he has super strength. It's kind of like Super Soldier Serum from like Captain America, but it's really cool. Some things to note that this is another PS3 exclusive, and it was made by Insomniac Games, the same company that made the Spider-Man games, Ratchet & Clank, and the upcoming Wolverine. Unless you watch this video after it comes out, then I hope it's good. I hope it's really, really good. But Resistance was, I assume, their most experimental because it is another Halo killer in a sense. Like there's aliens, there's creatures that you have to fight, all that shebang. But there's like a lot more lore to it. There's lore in Halo, but I don't know the lore to say enough about it. Resistance is really, really good, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. Definitely play it for yourself if you have the time and a PS3 to get the full experience, or you can emulate it online. But you know, that's piracy, so you can do it if you want to. I'm not saying that's a good idea, but other than that, Resistance is a really fun game. One of my favorite franchises. There's comic books, there's toys, there's the main trilogy, but sadly it ended in 2012 with this PS Vita game called Resistance Burning Skies, which admittedly I have not played. I don't have a Vita, at least not that I know of. I would love to get a Vita one day. But with all that being said, I give it a 10 out of 10. No, 11 out of 10. Best game series of all time. If you love FPS games, if you love aliens, and you don't like Halo, or you just want to get out of that Halo kick, I'd say play it. Or the vice versa, if you already love Halo, you like finish the games, and you don't want to replay them for the 1000th time, then I definitely suggest it. Anyways, that's my ramble for that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video about me rambling about mainly PS3 games, all of which are known to be as Halo killers. If you liked the video, consider subscribing. If not, it's perfectly fine. You do what you want to do. The links will be down in the description. But that's it for me.
So, how about you and me make like Eggman's hairline and recede?